song that's playing for you is Rich Spirit. So you in rich spirits now, Leo. You up. You in the new. I ain't fucking with you no more, bitch. I'm past it. And you ain't fucking with these feelings no more. You ain't involving yourself. Look, you made a judgment for your better minds. You judging the call upon what? The devil. Yeah, those toxic habits you had, those toxic people you involved yourself with that you knew you was toxic, but you was caught up in the life. You feel me? You were caught up in a feeling, a sensation, certain sparks of dopamine that was let off when you participated in that type of environment. It made once upon a time your spirit felt rich in a different space. Now you got a sense of a different taste now. Now you need a different type of spiritual satisfaction, spiritual nourishment, and you may not get that in the environment you're in right now. So you made the decision for the better in regards to your spirit, and you ain't fucking with that shit no more. You ain't involving yourself in that energy no more. You may be giving something up that whether you didn't want to give up or somebody outside you don't want to give some shit up with you. But you in the position where you know you got to do what you got to do. You know what you're dealing with though. Now you know if you a Leo, you up. You done woke up and you might be keeping some shit to yourself. You ain't expressing some shit there, Leo. You feel me? In whatever situation, yeah, look, you holding on to your mind about something. You in a different place. You rich in a space now. You don't have to you can be rich in one space and be broke in another. You can be you can have a whole lot of sunlight in this category of life. Dark as fuck in that category of life. You feel me? It's just gotta play with it. But whatever awareness or whatever knowing, you holding on to something, Leo. You keeping something. Look, and what's on the bottom with that? You clutching some awareness, some light, there, Leo. And you now, whether you just in a position where now that you might have experienced something, and that experience brought you an idea, and then you started building upon that idea, that because of the example, because that person in your external world did that or expressed that brought you a mind about the situation you think about with them, or just the energies you give. Now that you peep that, now when next time you receive a similar feeling, you may start to compare or build upon, okay, so now you feel me, it's like that. Now, whether that's about a person or just about something in life, you're getting more rich and you're gaining more awareness in the situation, basically. You learning a little more. Now listen, I told you somebody might hold on to you, Leo, and you may be holding back from somebody. Someone that's playing for you, stay. Because you're getting more awareness about. You got the 4 coins and the 4 swords back to back like that. You can't just ignore that. You may be in a position where you're in a space that isn't healing to you, and you being defensive in that situation now because you know this isn't healing. So now you holding on to your better minds, or you're holding on to the mind you've developed about that, whatever that is, the mind that holds the truth about X, Y, and Z. And somebody told you they'll change though, Leo. You feel me? Somebody spitting a nice talk to you, but they may be just doing that. Your last one, somebody wooed you. Somebody just might be trying to woo you again. Oh. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody just wants you to take a piece of their mind. Invest in this, Leo. Or you in a position where you know in order for you to invest or put yourself in a certain type of place, now you might be in a position where you're saving your energy, your mind, your money, your time for an action. You feel me? It's like you're holding back. Yeah, and whatever, or you know what that means for you, Leo. You know what you got going on. You know if you're plotting on some shit right now. You're plotting on some shit or not. You holding back something. You got a certain type of mind, or you got an idea. You feel a certain type of way about this idea. You feel me? And it's like you're waiting for the time to strike, or you're preparing to strike. You feel like you stalk and pray, Leo, like King of the Jungle style type shit. You feel me? Now, what you've been praying on, Leo, you're going to have to let me know that. Somebody needs you to stay, though. Or you in a position where you may want someone to stay. You holding on to something. Yeah, they don't really care about us. You could be in a position where you're holding back your energy, your time, your money, or just what you give to a space because they don't really care about us. They don't really care about your feelings or your expressions, your masculine and your feminine. Us. You feel me? Then somebody don't really care about you. And you may be aware of that. And because you're aware of that, you're holding yourself back for a new. You feel me? Or someone outside of you is expressing or investing in you, and you might have took their idea, you might have invested in their little idea, you might have took a chance in a situation, or you may be in a position where you're open to investing and or expressing yourself in an arena because somehow of how you feel about something. Or you may see someone external to you celebrating their emotions or investing in doing whatever they're doing, and that may put you in the space where you want to take of action in some way, shape, or form, because you've been holding on to a certain type of mind about something, and you may want someone to stay, like the last song was playing. And it's like you stay either way, you're still stalking your prayer in some way, shape, or form. You keep an eye on something, Leo. That almost fell out, but it didn't fall out though. And if it's you versus you out of a cold spot regarding something, whether you just in general, you was asleep for a long time, you was part of the matrix for a long time, in whatever category of life we're talking about, whether you was caught up in the matrix of relationships, the matrix of the work world, the matrix of your own minds and your own mentalities and how you express yourself, you was on autopilot for a very long time. Up until you got out of autopilot. You got out of autopilot because you had to become defensive towards something that wasn't healing you. It's like, and that was the only way for you to wake up. That was the only way you were gonna wake up. If you were put in a position that to make you, it's like to make you become aware that someone didn't care about you. You were just, it's like your energy was just being siphoned. You were being manipulated in the situation. And through that, through the drama, through the turmoil, through the chaos that situation has brought you, it woke you up. Now you're in a position where now that you're aware, you may be in a space of holding back your truth. Because you may be aware that the truth or the space you're in doesn't deserve the truth you hold. Or you just know a truth about the external situation or relationship that you're not sharing right now. People out there, and you could be in a position, if it's you versus someone outside of you, where you're observing someone outside of you in a healing or celebratory episode in regards to what they're emotionally invested in or what they're giving or feeling about, whether it's just you watching your friends or a friend you may not have invested in an X amount of time because you got into a relationship or you were engaged in something pulled you away from that friend. Now you watching that friend in their reality and celebrating or out of a cold spot or not in a dark place in their life, and you've always held on to the idea of that friendship, the idea of that relationship, and now you may be in a position where now it's like you seeing it's okay to approach X, Y, and Z or invest myself in that environment and type shit. You feel me? It's like you were just waiting for the moment. You know what that means for you? Damn, Leo, you getting real, yeah, cause they don't really care about us. You know what that means? It's like someone don't really care about you and you know that. You may be caught up in your head because you know that. That's why you holding on to your mind, or it's like you're holding on to the knowing that keeps you in a positive energy, that keeps you in a certain type of light, certain type of sense of an awareness. You may not be expressing that truth. You may not be shining or talking or showing that, but something is keeping you afloat right now. And you may want to invest in that because you know whatever you're in or whatever you've been in isn't it. Yeah, look, these two, yeah, and your last one, I'm telling you, Two of Cups is back. In your last video, it was paired with the Ten of Wands upright. This one is paired with the Ten of Coins in reverse. If you do whatever you're doing and you dealing with somebody outside of your world is gonna fall apart, Leo. Because of the direction the relationship or because of because you found your strength, against some sort of manipulative, toxic energy, whether that energy was coming from you or whether that energy was someone external to you who thought they could rule or have power over you. Someone thought they could dominate you. Now it may look, them manipulating you may have worked for a while, but now you may be in a position where it ain't working no more. And because you gonna fuck somebody's shit up. I'm gonna be honest with you, because they had a whole world built around you. It's like you were the battery for it. I mean, you the Leo after all. You then, of course, what circus doesn't want a lion? You feel me? It was dealing with a bunch of clowns. You know what that means for you.